How many online courses have you bought and never finished? You're not alone. And that's exactly why cohort-based courses work best. Why do you think webinars get more traction than self-paced courses? That's because people get to engage in real time with the hosts. And a cohort-based course works just like that. A group of students start together and move through the program together following a schedule, just like a school or a university. Unlike self-paced courses where students learn alone at their own pace, a cohort-based course is more interactive and community-driven. Now, students get to discuss their challenges, the problem they're facing, and they get to share their experiences together. And they actually finish the courses and apply what they've learned. And they're more likely to finish the courses than a person who's doing a self-paced course. And here's the best part. With Creator LMS, you can design and launch your own cohort-based courses, complete with live sessions, self-paced lessons, and even community spaces so that you can keep your students engaged and accountable to finish their courses. Here's a quick preview for you. Cohort-based courses. First, you need to add a new course. Here, you'll get two types of courses. The first one is the self-paced course and the second one is the cohort-based course. So if you click on the cohort-based course here, you have two options. The first one is the start from scratch, or you can generate an outline with AI first. To make it faster, I'm just going to go ahead and generate an outline, and I want to create a course for Python mastery that I've already decided. So let's generate the outline. Here, first I want to tell you that you get basic courses in the course outline that the AI is going to generate. So here you can see the lesson 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all text-based lessons. So this is just to give you a heads up on what the lessons should be. So you can go ahead and edit them. So I'm going to exit the outline. Then I can add live classes in the cohort-based courses. So if I click on add content, you'll see the Zoom integration. I'm going to show you a bit later how the Zoom integration works. So if you click on the Zoom here, you'll see that you can add a meeting topic. So for example, let's say I want to show them how Python works in a live class. Then I have to add a meeting agenda. So you can add a time zone. So let's say Dhaka. You can add whichever city you want. So let's say I want to add Alaska, all right? So I can select a date and time. So let's say 30th September. I can select a time. So let's say 11 a.m. Okay, so it's added. I want to have the meeting for 60 minutes. You can add a password, for example, 123. Then you have some settings here. So the first one is you can start the video only when the host joins the meeting, or you can start the video when participants join, or you can allow the participants to join before host, and you can mute the participants upon entry. So for example, I want to allow the participants to join before host, but I want to mute them upon entry. So I'm going to go ahead and create the meeting, and that's about it for this Zoom class. Now this specific live class will happen on the 30th of September. All right, so you can add multiple live classes in different chapters. You can just skip the basic lessons and keep only live classes in your cohorts, and that's a specialty that no other LMS tools have. All right, so this is something totally customizable. You can see that you can add text-based, video-based, and audio-based lessons here as well. So These are all made just for so that you can create cohort-based courses according to your necessity. Now let's go ahead to the settings tab. Now here you can see some basic options like course duration, level, slug, review. These are available in all types of courses. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the cohort settings. Now here you can see the first one is the course schedule start date. So for example, since my first live class is on 30th, I want to start the cohort at 25th. Now you can select a specific time for this as well. So let's say 11 a.m. just like the live class. So the cohort starts at 11 a.m. 25th September. Then you have to add an end date. So let's say the cohort ends at maybe 17th October 2025. So that's about it. Then you have to add a deadline. So the deadline is before the cohort starts. So you can add the deadline at 25th September until, let's say, 10 a.m. All right. So that's how the enrollment deadline works. And you can add a maximum students that you will allow in this specific course. So let's say 50 students. Now, if you want, you can create a community here. So I'm going to click on next. You can add a community here, or you can just go ahead and preview the course. So you can see that I haven't added a thumbnail. You can go back and add your thumbnail whenever you want. I'm just going to skip that now. So if I click on the preview, you'll see that my course has been created. Now let me show you the live class, how it works. If I click on this, you can see that countdown is until 7 days, 14 hours and 49 minutes. So if your students by any chance like try to check out that if your meeting has started or not, they can easily see the countdown and they will know when exactly the course will start. So that's basically how it works. You can see that they can copy the meeting ID and the password. They have the all the details they need to join the meeting, and they can also add it to a calendar. So I'm not going to show that now. So let's go back, and I'm going to show you how the add-on here works. So here's the add-on of cohorts. You need to enable this before you can actually create a cohort. And you can have check the Zoom integration here. If you click on manage, you'll see that there's a client ID, there's an account ID that you can use, and you have to add a client secret ID here. So let's go back, and that's basically how the cohort-based courses work. Cohort-based courses isn't just about studying. It's about learning together and building a community. So if you're ready to create your first cohort-based course, go ahead and get Creator LMS and start today. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'm going to answer every one of your questions. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, subscribe so that you can get more videos like this. Stay tuned. I'm going to see you in my next video. Take care.